And it's Miami's ball. To the wing, right side. Tucker. Counted from distance.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Up top, Zubats. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Clippers have possession.
And this is what Jimmy Butler's known for, right? Tough, hard-nosed defender, alter shots with your quickness and length. JB. Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Buries it from three. Tucker's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Leonard. Over Butler. Leonard, shot's good. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Here's George. Missed inside.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Tucker. Puts it up from 12. And here's Butler outside. The shot off that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Zubats with it. Picked up by Tucker. Kicks it to George. Pass to Leonard. Over Robinson. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
They swipe it. To the inside. And the dunk by Leonard.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Give them a hand, fans.
And here are the Heat now. Butler on the wing. The three is up. No luck on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. To three, George drills it from deep. George has got 5.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Hero, left side. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Covington. Here we go, one-on-one. Leonard for 3. The putback.
Robert Covington.
Great positioning on the putback. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Here's Butler. Scores after the quick crossover. He's got 5.
Well, there's a solid handle that Jimmy Butler is working with, and his ability to create with the ball in his hands becoming special.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to George. "17-foot shot on the way." Again, the Clippers score. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. Right side, Butler. The 3. Second chance effort. Oh, Covington with a block.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington. Sends it back. Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Drains the triple.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
It's Lowry with a drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, there you see on display Lowry's speed and his ball handling ability. What a drive.
Here's Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Leonard's got 11 points.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Hero. Good D by Covington. It's George on the wing. Puts the move on. The shot no good. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Hero for three. Hits a three-pointer. He has 6.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Pass to Coffee. Just 5 to shoot. And Hero grabs the board. Miami trailing. Down low. Here's Oladipo. And he lays it up and in. And Hero solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, the Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while, Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Here's Powell. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Oladipo. To the paint. Tipped. Pass to Man. Here's Coffee. From the arc. And Hero grabs the board. All sorts of time. And there are the Heat with another bucket. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
Pass to Oladipo. From outside, off the mark.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Three-pointer.
And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
Right wing. Here's Strus. Again, the Heat misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Batum. And here's Kennard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Up top, Zubats. Powell with it. Over Oladipo. Here's Zubats. Kennard outside. Second chance shot. 5 on the clock. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Miami calls timeout. Clippers substitution.
A minute and a half left to play in the first half. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
.125 left to play in the first half. And it's Butler off the drive. For 3, Oladipo.
There's a reason this guy has won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. How much pressure can he guard with? My goodness.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside for Butler. Miami, no good that time either.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
From about 16, Leonard can't get it to go. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
George, a deep 3. No good on the shot. And Miami the other way now. And stolen by Covington. Jackson on the wing. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Jackson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Tucker gets it to go.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
For 3, George. That shot missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Lowry with it. Inside. Pass to Adebayo. Wide open. Rebound by the Clippers.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
George's shot is off.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
Here's Tucker. Connects from downtown. Tucker's got 11.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Leonard's shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 11. And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
Count it.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Back to George. Up and over Lowry. George's shot is off.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
For three, Robinson. Not going to go that time. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 10.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Pass to Adebayo. Zubac with the steal. The finish! Denied by Adebayo. Fast break Miami. Lowry, a good look. Misses off the right iron. Jackson left side. George outside. Here's Zubac. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
The passing skills of Paul George are simply impressive. This guy is terrific at realizing when he needs to give it up.
Pass to Tucker. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Shooting off the dribble is probably one of the toughest skills in the NBA, but Kawhi has it mastered.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Knocks down the triple. Leonard's got 20.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Here's Leonard. And it's blocked by Martin. And he's able to get it back. Here's Powell. Again, the Clippers score.
Assist from.
Okay, we see the mid-range game of Norman Powell starting to take shape, doing work.
Outside Butler. Lets the three fly. That one is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to man. And a nice finish on the layup.
Morris Sr.
And the Clippers lead by 19.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And get loud for the Miami Heat Dancer.
So both teams making some changes here. Hero for three. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Back to Covington. Lets it fly. Again, the Clippers score.
Assist goes to.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Out to Powell. The three is up. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
3 points.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Hero for three. Ooh, give him his fifth make of the game in 10 attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Back to Powell. Over Oladipo. Powell's shot is off. From downtown. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Clippers ahead, up 19. And we're just moments away. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. It's been all Clippers. 22 was their biggest lead. It's George on the wing. Pass to Jackson. Kicks it to George. Here's Leonard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's got 22.
Right now, the game is coming easy to Kawhi Leonard. He's in rhythm, and he knows it.
Adebayo, that's good.
What an excellent post entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Pass to Leonard. Over Butler. Shot by Leonard, no good. And it's Miami's ball. 19-point game.
LA ball.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. It's Lowry with a drive. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Covington. Here's George. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Adebayo, that's good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And George with the jam.
Assisted.
Excellent job reading the defense. Not content to go to that perimeter game. Paul George inside. Nice.
Gets the three to fall.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
On target from range.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Lowry, no good.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Leonard. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Butler. Puts up a three. Now Adebayo. Outside Butler. Takes a three. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is what you get for not boxing Adebayo out. He'll hurt you if you don't.
Who wants a t-shirt?
And the Clippers making a change here.
Ivica Zubac. Marcus Morris.
It's been all Clippers. Pass to Leonard. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for LA.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere.
Lowry outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Here's Adebayo. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Adebayo's got 8 here in this quarter.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
2 minutes.
To the left wing. 4-3. The shot no good. Butler on the wing. Over Leonard. It's not going to go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. 22 was their biggest lead. And the dunk by Leonard.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Adebayo, no good. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
It's stolen by Leonard. And Leonard with the strong finish.
The assist.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
.32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Butler. Looking to get back on track. Can't hit that one. And the Clippers have possession. Here's Leonard. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Leonard's got 33 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
From Kyle Lowry.
Leonard on the wing. Butler with a steal. Shoots over George. Misses. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met.
Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time, I must
You can never be respected, ducking like we built, collecting fake will always get detected, scoping out the intersection, thinking about we lost. Country winning that recession, mama trying to put together meals and make them something special. Scared to really ask for it, she'll give her last for it. I've been in my bag for it, when you talking fast forward. Years after that, shots cracked off the backboard. Hard to really laugh toward real situations when you stuck in it. Mama still clutch whenever she see a truck tenant. Going on outside, my brother in it, cousins in it, streets on fire. I got a tunnel vision, running with it, torch for the taking, you gotta love it. See your false cockiness, honestly had enough of it. Any label good for like 20 more just for with them. Try to step in front of that, become another.
They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time,
Look,
I must go.
I just want success. I just wanna look in the mirror, say you the best. I just wanna know my reward was worth all the stress. I just wanna live a full life and have no regrets. Cause I'm so used to less, I just want my mama to rest. Double 9 to 5's only time I see her, she pressed. Cause they cut her enough just to make it to the next check. And she don't wanna quit, she unsure of her skill set. I assure she's still blessed. You don't know the half, you don't know the feeling of almost having it in your grasp. You don't know the feeling of certainty when you send it.
We've got basketball action from Chase Center, the new home of the Warriors, here on 2K Sports. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline.
Kyrie Irving.
And that one's good, Irving. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Great to see Kyrie Irving getting after it on the defensive end, showing how quick those hands could be, not with the ball handling, but knocking the ball away.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Drills the three-pointer.
Sometimes basketball is not all that complicated. Just let Stephen Curry shoot threes and get out of the way.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And here is Green. After the three-pointer from KD. Shot clock at 5. Here's Curry with the 3. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. That's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Poole on the wing to end the run. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
From about 19 feet. Offensive rebound, Nets. Here's Simmons. Yep, it counts.
Ben Simmons.
Simmons got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And here's Poole for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
And that one goes long. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. 7-point differential. 20 feet out. And that one's good. Durant. He's got 9. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Outside Durant. Outside for Simmons. Here's Curry. Again, the Nets for 2.
The assist.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Drummond in the post. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Your Warriors dance team.
Warriors trailed by 10. To the middle. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Buries the long-range jumper.
Iguodala setting up, getting that good, strong base. He becomes a much better shooter when he does that.
Here's Aldridge. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Bielitsa. Pass to Curry. And the foul called on Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:14 left here in the first quarter. It's Curry outside. And the 3-ball is good. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. For 3, Harris hands it from downtown.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Looney. Right side Curry. Payton in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Mills for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
3-pointer.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Curry with it. Picked up by Brown. Back to Looney. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Joe Harris.
Buries it from 3-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the paint. Here's Brown.
Bruce Brown.
Again, the Nets for 2.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 13. It's the
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Golden State basketball.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Brooklyn ball.
And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson. He's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Your Warriors, Andrew Wiggins.
Pass to Thompson. Shoots the three. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds him.
Durant with it. Over Porter. And that one's good. Durant.
Assist goes to
11 points for Kevin Durant.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
The three from Poole. Simmons pulls it in. Nets leading by 12. Irving with a clean look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Irving's got 6.
Well, the touch that Kyrie has from the perimeter, so lethal from that area on the floor.
Thompson outside. Back to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Warriors trailed by 15. And here's Poole for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And that one's good, Irving. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Rule with the steal. And they're pushing it up. For the 3. Thompson misses. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 17-point lead, their biggest. And Drummond is right there.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Got that one up quick. Poole's got 9.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Outside, Green. Pass to Iguodala. Wiggins outside. Back to Iguodala. Tries it again. That shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Simmons feeling it out a bit. KD, that's for 2. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Here's Curry. Simmons pulls it in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Kuminga, no good. The Nets on offense. They're on a 19-7 run. Wiggins with the block.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
1:19 left in the first half. Pass to Brown. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. The kick out to Brown. 4 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. Curry with the defensive effort. Now Bjelica. Curry looking it over. And it's blocked by Brown.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. On offense, here are the Warriors. Inside. Heaton uses the glass to finish the layup.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Brown. Back to Harris. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harris has got 9 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
On its way from Curry for 2. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
And here's Mills. Driving inside. Misses in close.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Nets out in front, running away with this one. And will return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. That'll be a 5-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
KD on the wing. Releases from 15. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
That stroke is just so effortless from KD. Another 2 from the mid-range.
Good work there as it goes. He's got 8.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
In the corner, Irving with it. Outside, Simmons. 5 to shoot. It's Curry with the drive. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Andre Drummond.
Well, Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
Team foul.
And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of this team.
He's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Count it. Good. Durant's got 28 points for the game. And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry with it. He's picked up by KD. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
The kick out to Irving. And the Nets, another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back, and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Durant for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Brooklyn.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Curry with the three. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 13.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
A nice shot by Irving.
Though not the biggest guy or the strongest guy on the floor, Kyrie a master of finishing after contact.
From deep, Iguodala gets it to go from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Curry with a wide open look. And another three for Golden State.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Pass to Looney. Lets it go. And Durant sends it back.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Thompson from long range. The shot off that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Outside, KD. Uncovered. Again, the Nets for two.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Looney. He can't get it to go. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Aldridge down low. KD with it. Picked up by Thompson. Back to KD. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Warriors basketball. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Curry outside. The rebound by the Nets.
And even with good coverage defensively that time. He has confidence to drill the three.
Jonathan
moving it around. 8 of the last 10 coming off assists.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The Australian-born Patty Mills, former second-round pick. Who knew Mills would someday win an NBA championship? Well, the Spurs did.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And here's Mills from the arc. Here's Harris. And again, it's the Nets missing. Curry on the wing. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Brooklyn. Takes the three. And Harris is good for three. Harris has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nets. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Porter. Here's Kuminga.
The quickness and energy of Patty Mills on defense affecting that shot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
There's Porter at the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Here's Harris. Porter pulls it in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Kuminga. The three. He can't hit that time. The Nets go the other way with it. And here's Harris from the arc. Porter pulls it in. Down low. Here's Payton. Great pass to set up the way in.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team.
The Nets making a switch here.
Kevin Durant. Ben Simmons.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Free throw line jump shot. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Assist.
Durant's got 41.
Ben Simmons.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Porter looking it over. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Porter. And I like watching Porter make use of that area of the floor, showing he's a threat from everywhere.
Here's KD. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. KD's got 43 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Lets it go from 11. No good there. And Brooklyn will come the other way. The Nets working the ball around now. And stolen by Simmons. Shoots from the high post. And that one good.
Assisted.
Durant's got 45 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist really the key to that entire sequence.
And yes, it's good.
KD, one of those guys who will go down on the list of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
Here's Porter. A rebound by the Nets. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. That's a foul called on Damian Lee.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Again, the Nets for 2.
Jordan.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Porter, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Warriors ball.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
So both teams making some changes here.
Timeout, Nets.
Timeout called the Nets.
Look who's coming
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
The Nets making a switch here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 3 on the clock. Launches a 3. Payton gets the bucket.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Harris. It's tipped. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone. Oh, and it's off. They can't cash in on the break. Big shot on the way. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Just another way Aldridge beats you as a facilitator. Very comfortable making decisions.
Cool, no good. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The 17-footer. Outside for Simmons. There's the drive. It's taken away by Payton. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Man, Mooney is so long. Gets up there and flushes it.
KD looking around. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Payton. And another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Kevin Durant.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
It looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And the shot goes in. KD's got 58.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Personal foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
That's good from Poole.
Jordan Poole at the line for 3.
He doesn't get the second one. And he nails the third.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's KD. No good. Shot missing. The Warriors go the other way. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time.
15 fouls.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Gary Payton.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Outside Durant. Shoots over Kuminga. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
That's one of Durant's specialties. He can pull up off the drive and shoot right over you, not even knowing you're there.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Jordan.
And he sinks the second. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. 13 feet away. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely